Well, I've just left Coolgardie on morning 23. It's just gone 6:30. A small shower while I was scoffing my coffee at the roadhouse. I'm just going to come off track for a sec. Hopefully you'll see the rainbow. Amazing. The light first thing in the morning is quite something out here. So I'm heading towards Southern Cross. I think it was 185 kilometres. That's doable, but it'll depend on conditions, and I think on my legs I cramped in both hamstrings last night really badly. Really badly. Now I wasn't sure I was going to be able to get the cramp out, but I just had to keep my legs straight when I slept. I scoffed some electrolytes that I'd brought with me, and it didn't cramp again, but I can feel it in both hamstrings. Anyway, we'll see how they go. I think they'll be all right. The rest, put electrolytes in my drinks for this morning, so hopefully I'm topping up. I've been having magnesium tablets every day, and this is the first cramp I've had since I think day one. First significant cramp anyway. So the view is just amazing. I've driven this road many times in my previous life when I did some work in Coolgardie for a few years. I've got to say, it never looked this good. I think I was younger and just wanted to get from Coolgardie to Perth, or from Perth to Coolgardie, and all of this was just an annoyance. But you can't ask for a much better looking morning. There was a very light shower about 20 minutes ago, and looking at the bomb rain radar, that should be it for the day. It's not particularly cold. I've got my jacket on, but that's just to, I guess, stay warm in the first hour or so. I expect that'll come off after about 20 k's. And it looks like there's camels in 200 metres. That sign's pretty bright with the sun hitting it. So I'll just try and take it easy this morning. I think there's a stop in about 30 kilometres time. I'm not sure there'll be a roadhouse or anything. If there is, I'll steal a coffee, but if not, it doesn't matter. I've brought iced coffee, so I'm not going without caffeine. Although I should note, the roadhouse in Coolgardie, which was an excellent roadhouse, their coffee machine is broken. So I've had to go for the old Nescafe instant coffee. I don't think I've had that for maybe 10 years. And before that, another 5 or 10. So it's only 3 o'clock, but I'm absolutely shagged. I can't go on anymore today. There's nothing in the legs. Yeah, the wind's against me. But that's not really that big an issue, but yeah, there's just nothing in the legs. I guess I did too much yesterday. So I've covered about 120 k's, 35 to Yellowdine. There's actually no guarantee of what was there anyway. and then another 33 to Southern Cross. So I've fallen almost 70k short of Southern Cross. Anyway, yeah, there's no deadline for me to get to Perth, so there's no point being stupid. I've probably, by my short ride today, added another ride to the trip, but that probably makes 4 hopefully comfortable days instead of 3 longish days. I think if I'd gotten to Yellowdine, I would have had 150, 150 and 100 for the next 3 days. So now it's going to be more like maybe 3 120s and 100, something like that. Anyway, so look, I've pulled in to the last site showing on Wikicamps before Yellowdine. So it was basically stop here or I guess find my own place. So I've got the bike. This sand is really soft. I actually came off the bike a little way back, so I was pretty happy with myself about that. So I've got the tent out, and I'll set up just here on this nice flat spot. The wind is coming from the camera and blowing away, so I'll set the back of the tent up here and the front on the other side. Unfortunately, I think I'll probably hear road noise tonight, but I'm so shagged I don't really care. Well, I'm all showered and freshened up. The shower consists of a water bottle and a little bit of soap and a lot of patience. Yeah, look, I'm all set up. I've got the tent set up, put the clothes on the dryer. Probably can't see in there. I'm just letting some air through at the moment. This tent, you wouldn't want to camp in this tent in summer. She's pretty hot. The sleeping bag is strategically thrown in there. I'll deal with that later. And the important stuff's inside, so it doesn't get any condensation, and the less important stuff outside. The wind is coming from the direction at which I'm pointing, so the tent's really good. It's well, you can take it to the Himalayas. Apparently it's a 4-season. I don't think I'll do that, but it stands up to the wind really well. I haven't got it fully guyed down, but certainly enough. And the bike, because it's got a leather seat, I have to keep that covered at night, but the bike's there. It's just been amazing how good it's been. Got the deck chair, and I'll probably sit there a little bit later and while I cook tea. And the clothes getting a little bit of airtime, obviously not washed, but they'll be all right. I don't have to talk to anyone tomorrow, so that'll be fine. I don't think there'll be any condensation tonight, but I'll bring that stuff in when I head off to bed. So yeah, it's a good spot. You may hear some road noise in the background. I will tonight, but that's nothing to bother me really. In some ways it's quite peaceful knowing that whilst I hear cars or trucks, it's peaceful knowing that I don't have to deal with them. So yeah, it's been pretty tough day. Yeah, it was a very tough day today. The legs, I guess, suffered from yesterday. I think the problem was, and why I cramped last night, is I climbed 975 meters, and that's a fair bit of climbing on top of 160 odd kilometers. So I guess the legs just yeah, tried to pay me back. So yeah, they went fully recovered today, but I'm not sure it was that either. I didn't sleep well, maybe didn't eat well. I just had no energy at all. There was a westerly wind though, so I was punching a wind and hills, and I didn't like the road. There were parts of the road that were good, and there were some parts of the road that were just crap and dangerous. And the drivers on this road probably a bit different to the Nullarbor. I guess the Nullarbor, most, not all, but most drivers are seasoned drivers and know what they're doing. I kind of got the feeling here that a lot of them were maybe mines people, farmers, I don't know, but some of them had no friggin' idea, so I didn't really enjoy that, but I think I would have dealt with it better if I was feeling better. So anyway, we'll see. I'll be in bed early tonight, and I'll look at plans for how I'm going to deal with what will now be another 4 days, and that's fine. All right, that's it.